talk about your limitations, why don't we bring them all in? There's an ego that wants to feel like you're falling, sprawling across linoleum flooring. Like a no-effect song, but much more boring. Listen to your raps and I can't help myself for snoring. There's no musical exploring. Find a template and you're all in. Put your eggs in a basket, rush the hatchet. With them batshit schemes and ideas. Has this shit been reviewed by your peers? Cause that's exactly what it is. A bad rap song with a twist that makes it sounding better than the bars in this thing of ours. Handing you some shit smelling flowers. Let my thoughts of a chopstick. Check the catalogue, knock you down a block, kid. This rap game's like a contest with no context. Bringing fear like a bomb threat to all the artists that respond best. Making music on their own, no competition. If you blink, you're bound to miss it. The nerves and the twitching. I make the music for myself, it's not some exhibition. The oversaturated state, feel your space here thinning. Unless you're making millions, then there's no winning. This industry could do with a shinning. Like large pro, I just wanna stay chilling. Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, which way do we go? Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, which way do we go? Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, which way do we go? Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, start back at zero.
Stop the beat a minute, I'm on my last Motrin tablet, stashed in my back pocket. Fuck, it's at home in my closet, but I'm too buzzed to walk up, knock and unlock it. Not even this frog spit I've been siphoning is getting me to talk shit. I keep on coughing and ribbons, I can't break this mucus. I've been balling into a shot, but that once I sneeze, fart and doze off, it'll roll out like a bowling ball to top of all you MCs from the feet upwards. One meat cleaver right on through your peepers. Am I drunk or are your leather seats soaking themselves? I'm pissing by the ounce, counting down to my next album. A mountain of nothing but bound to blaze the cigar case. Huffing as much as an overbaked oven. Y'all better take something, cause I ain't leaving out with nothing. Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, which way do we go? Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, which way do we go? Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, which way do we go? Al Pacino or De Niro, the villain or the hero, start back at zero.
Square one.
That was shit. I didn't like that one. That was shit. Cause I think when I listen back to it, I know it's gonna sound like shit. That was kind of bad.
4-year-old bitches arguing over who's prettier. Pair of fucking Barbie dolls looking awfully hideous. I don't know which and all you need is a cauldron. Girls coming up in the game and you scold them. Cause looks can take it so far, Nicki Minaj. Rhyming like the Cookie Monster if you didn't have any bars. All these feminist icons blockading the art. Before you start, I'm not only blaming them. There's boys in the industry calling themselves men. Messing with the shit off and play pretend. Talking about the places that you never went. Money that you never spent. Hardly holding on to the funds for rent. I find it funny when this industry shits the bed. Making moves and in their heads. They're probably staying ahead of the curve. Fuck your worth, that's my word. Smoke the herb, express myself with nouns and verbs. This shit isn't a game, it's a poetry battle. Two grown men writing love letters letters to sell. The beef adding fuel to the fire like a gallon of petrol. Come for the clash, I'm so bored of this US rap. Pull out a map, look across the ocean and that's where it's at. And over this way, it's getting polluted. Hearing rhyme schemes from posh uni students, I'm done with the plastic arts music. BaRbie girls playing with computers. And with the money that they're making, real MCs are looking stupid. Shit up. People trying to live their lives like Click, playing Adam Sandler trying to skip to the best bits. But it's the journey and the process, not the ending or the progress that shows us at our best. And in the worst moments, unspoken bonds can protect us, where the darkness neglects us. Word just specks of dust, so does it really matter? The butterfly effect tends to leave a spattered pattern. A hidden code won't reveal itself through actions, mathematical or otherwise, key shifts or subtractions. We haven't yet worked it out, but we're latching on, hoping to aspire and then become better versions of ourselves. Avoid a path to hell, or any other symbols that we represent internally as well.
Going through fucking eternal hell right now. I don't give a fuck, man. Hunger, cold, money, everything, man. Fuck it all, man. All the demons, kill them all. Fuck it.
Devil trying to tear me asunder. I'm fighting cold with the hunger. My money's tight, I make it stretch like your wife when I fuck her. Cause butterfly effect, you're the perf behind the lens. Filming snuff with all the kiddies in the ends and distributing it to Epstein to blackmail his friends. Surrounded by secretive men, it's like the Senate. You get stabbed for opposing the status quo or exposing events. Until karma comes for revenge. I don't need no hustlers uni, cause I'm passively flipping units. Ain't no Andy taking to school me by getting the booty. I naturally have a groupies, I've been co-star on hundreds of movies. On OnlyFans I'm a stud and I do my duty. I double tap a pussy like Call of Duty.
Stepped into this space, I could feel it all around, there was something out of place. Feel the change pouring on my face, gone from ice cold to the warmth of the sun now displayed. Passed through disparate alleyways, but to us it's all the same. Lost but not in vain, wait for brighter days to spread the seeds of peace again. Lighting up the holy leaf just to pass it to a friend. See how the olive branch extends. Take a step at a time, feel the wind against your skin. Like the breeze we all shift and we bend. Hope to find the meaning for some healing to begin. Stepped in Heaven's Gates Nikes. Snatch the mic like a pikey. You can get a beat, but it's pricey. No one does it quite like this besides me. On the cutting edge like those daylight MCs. A meteorite crashing couldn't wake me out my dreams. In a constant state of sleep. Still, bring the noise like apnea. Your tracks are playing like those flat fields out in Africa. Floating through your dreams. Freddy Krueger, how I'm after you. Control 9 planets like Galactia. Shit Galactus, using up my powers, nothing more than a fraction. Bring on any action. Stepped in Heaven's Gate Nikes. Snatched the mic like a pikey. Stepped in Heaven's Gate Nikes. Snatched the mic like a pikey. Stepped in Heaven's Gate Nikes. Snatched the mic like a pikey. Stepped in Heaven's Gate Nikes. Snatched the mic like a pikey. Brought the SP out for this one. Lit up a joint and then devoured the sun. Chuck the grinder in, scraping off the crumbs. Nasty with it, waving guns at nuns. Collecting up the funds from communion. Blasting out some new shit from the Outer Realms radio. Plays in 4D, not your average standard stereo. 0G floating round and round like a merry-go. With some real space gear that you shouldn't carry though. No, fuck your little edible Haribo. We got hash lasers and weed lightsabers. Peter Pan strains in every kind of flavor that you could ever picture. Got me lost in my head like Dr. Xavier. Running out of papers, so I'm running out of patience. Look into my eyes, pretty clear that I'm vacant. Don't ask for a statement. Too high, so stoned and it's blatant. Too high for the occasion. Stepped in Heaven's Gate Nikes. Snatched the mic like a pikey. Stepped in Heaven's Gate Nikes. Snatched the mic like a pikey.
I'm not being funny, but it's time to bill it. It's time to fucking bill it. Do you know what I mean? It's that fucking time. Where's my fucking weed? Hold on.
Fuck your label, you're unable to make anything that's distinct. We make art that leaves an imprint. Shit takes time, you'd rather rush it. I see you trying to jack all our percussion. Don't even have you on my list, there's no discussion. So many dope producers and you wish that you were one of them. You're just a waft of air like vol-au-vents. I wanna see the art, not in daft visuals and camera stunts. Everything has its place. Unorganized fuckers got me losing my brain, but it's an easy mistake. Friends inflate your ego from what started as a piss take. Till you brought it to fruition, there's drive and there's ambition, a reason and a mission. From freestyling pissed in the kitchen to using that space as a way to make millions. Yeah.
When you fake, tell me you ain't my motherfucking boy. When you fake, tell me you ain't my motherfucking boy. Tell me you ain't my motherfucking boy.
Why?
When you fake moves on a nigga you employ.
Got nothing to offer to the artists. Label sport shit shows like 20th Century Fox. Tyranny reigns, end up with your head on the block, right for chopping off. Revolving doors, the place is chock-a-block. Everything is turning into death row or death jam. Even the one we helped to build, I wish we'd seen that shit and ran. Maybe there's some larger master plan. Cogs spinning faster than ever. Independence is superior, so don't let them tell you otherwise. If you can see the rain, why do you need the forecast on the weather? Have they got better eyes or ideas? To me that shit has never been more clear. Fuck it. All your shit releases and your shit gigs and fucking promoting the shiftest people you have on your roster.
When you fake, tell me you ain't my motherfucking boy.
Get over yourselves.
When you fake, tell me you ain't my
CartoonHeads. Atomic Cartoonz. Yeah. Represent the Lanks, lad. Cause that other shit is wank. Take that to the bank, and if the bank teller says it's not legal tender, cut a face off and go stick it in the blender. If you didn't like that last line, I don't mean to offend you, but I pray your car slides off a cliff moments after an intense fender bender. So fluid with the flow that I almost switched genders, and I keep coming back to the bars like a repeat offender. And again, yeah. Always been a big fan of Elro. Got them punchlines that tickle me like Elmo, but I might go to hell though. Reappear with Jerry Garcia, and proof from D12 slowly following up the rear. I've been working on this shit for like a year, and this is all I've got to show for it. Doc Rogers did the beats, we should maybe make a show from it. Cartoonz Steez, the Cloud on FXX. The next Lucas Bros moving cold, but less mentally complex. Always on like the sales of DFS. If you're still listening now, but not at all impressed, I'm offering up a complimentary middle finger over this beat that's a minger. Some raw production, got you all convulsing.
Mr. Bones, hit you with the sick shit. In the whip, moving like a stick shift. Lift you up like a forklift with my princess in the fortress. Getting lit, little man rappers from the dapper with a clap. Trapping, beating down, doing bap. Ironic like a happy slapping, sitting back, cash strap, knowing it'll never happen. Mr. Bones, a rap captain. With my feet upon the ottoman. Rhymes by hard, coming at you like a Doberman. Got a style like no other man. Rap Sasquatch, big foot with the Hendersons. Only just begun and I'm off like a hit and run. Never in town, but I like a hit and run. And I like a bit of fun. Can't see me cause I'm running like Forrest Gump.
Mr. Stretch I fucking am. Mighty Tunes, yo, check this. I'm pressed like iron shirts, tired of working for perverts who skirt chase below the adult age. I'm booked for an assault case because I busted on the slut social page asking how the spurt tastes. A fucking nutcase, trapping myself in your VW Bugs trunk space. Suffocating after one breath to take. I hate my pace of life. Fuck life. My pace is to escape with knives and in effect to gut you twice. Splitting you like Heinz mustard. I'm flustered, cussing on this jet plane. Land this shit now, bitch. I got a fucking headache. Forget the rules, I tell myself what I can and can't do. Inciting the atomic of cartoons while I chew on these magic mushrooms. I'm not through until I cough, spit, and puke. Choosing to get a stomach pump after this 3-course lunch. And punching hospital staff without reason to attack. As I'm inhaling through this mask filled with laughing gas. I'm getting spastic, just pop another pill. That'll fix that up quick. So keep doing it while you don't get caught. And if you do, make up a reason before you start swinging on the spot.
Back for the finishing blow like Mortal Kombat. Harmonizing with the lads on the track like the Wombats. CLC gather round for a conflab. Atomic with this shit, break it down to the atom. Expose the pans behind the cosmos you can't fathom. The tunes are on production so you know that it's a mad when you're a Padawan. And I'm a Jedi, elite force like the Magi.
And why can't I catch a high? I'm tired of flying kites, stumbling over half of the same nights. Mic checking the lights on and off like high beaming cars in the night. You're damn right I'm the type to trench coach your school. Giving loaded pistols to loners who make windows unaffordable in classrooms. I'm passing tombs and stashing fumes with a vacuum that can mask the clues of smoked hash. I bought with a wad of fake cash that I stole from your pad when you left to record that whack track. I'm from the hottest state on the map. This heat can leave you boiled like soft crabs steaming after I steel toe you to the tarmac. I'm at large now, but unable to stay stable. Watching direct cable while reading prescription labels.
Trying to keep up with the table, leave you dead-eyed. Smoked a bowl and I'm high like a red-eye. Careful where I tread-eye. Cut the beat out like Raekwon. Spitting classic references like Grey Poupon. Unlike some of these overpriced MCs, charging an arm and 2 legs just for general entry. We face a void like Sentry. Rip the script in half, writing carnage that's astronomical. Some shit that's straight out of a comic book. Leave a crater with the bass on the track like a comet took to earth. Left a scorched turf and no signs of life. At the gate, Lee Steph on the beat, Fat Controller on the bars. Stone Swordman always up for the cypher. Well, I might just be a bit of a liar, but I kick it old school like LimeWire. It's all an illusion, there should be no confusion around this. They've been crossing our boundaries in astounding new ways. Who says what's right anymore? Let our morals fall down to the floor, and we kick it back and forth, keeping score like there are points to be had. The opposition has a point, you say it's bad, and the same goes for both ends. Make up, we're just trying to make ends meet, and let friends be made out of enemies. We'll all be waiting at the gate for some centuries. I told them, meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Even now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. Meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Even now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. I told them, meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Even now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. Meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Even now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. All in, balling like the beat said. Most fresh took that sound and flipped it on its head. So I tread across the track so cautious. Well, that's how I'm living, regardless embarking. You don't know what you've got until you're parking, and Mother Earth can't protect herself from harm's way. Our greed, our need to destroy something beautiful. If it doesn't make you money, then what use is it to you? Monetize the roots of the problem. That's how we attempt to solve them. Build up institutions and then dissolve them, acting almost like the whole world is revolving round us. There's an entire universe that surrounds us. That thought somehow impounds us to a life full of hatred and bitterness. It's a pity this existence is wasted on some idiots whilst others starve, but that's somehow not so significant. What kind of trip is this? Whilst others starve, but that's somehow not significant. What kind of trip is this? I told them, meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Either now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. Meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Either now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. I told them, meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Either now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. Meet me at the gates of the cemetery. Either now or later, we'll both make it there eventually. You're remaking beats, adding new drums and keys. Flip the same sample but 0 degrees, that's a waste. And I don't give a fuck about the internet's take. Originality's lacking and it grates the bad side of my brain. Getting up early so I've got more time to hate. All the comments saying this shit is great, when it's bollocks at best. You're not passing the test. Put down the door, give it a rest. For the rest of us, spinning back records just to catch the buzz. Meanwhile, you're searching up who sampled, looking for some old shit so you take a handful. Back in the 90s, that would have been a gamble. But all these soft arse tunes have turned boom bap to a niche. Every single fucker claims they're making Dilla beats, he got that heat. You're not enough to start your own fire. Pinching all the embers, cutting corners, you're a liar. And I know for a fact that the real heads have no desire to feel it when you do a remix of a sample that's tired. It's bloody uninspired. Sick of all these shit beats. Same fucking soul loop over and over again. Shit drums. for beginners, you shit like school dinners. Everyday work on the craft till we're winners. Roll from the pages of the Bible like sinners. Rotate back and forth on the axis. Do this and do a little bit of that shit. In sync like Chris Kirkpatrick. What's the attitude about? When I took your turn and matched it. Light up any second like I matched it. Make crazy so go batshit just for the boxing practice. So mad if my shoes aren't matching. Extraterrestrial, talking on vegetable. Heavyweights are vicious. See how many tests we do. In one session, burn up the embers, it's a blessing. This is my sermon, you can call me reverend. Shit predetermined, hence why I'm a reverend. Chilling in the go, chilling in the go, chilling in the go, fuck climbing Everest. Chilling in the go, chilling in the go, chilling in the go, fuck climbing Everest. Brought the space funk like cosmic slop. Take ideas from Detroit like Robocop. Burning down crops, falling from the sky like a crop duster. I know who really did it, and it wasn't Colonel Mustard. It's about time we cut the custard. Write all the shit down that I can muster. CartoonHeads step in like Mythbusters. Link up like a TV with a HDMI cable. Fuck a seat at the table, might just start my own label. Call it daft beats and raps. Either way be better than your crap. Some shit like Mick Jenkins said. All that jazz tends to go to your fucking head. Smoke you down to the very last dreg. Drums on this beat like a fatal blow to the head. Concussion from percussion, waking up wishing you were dead. Beginners, so something got in us. It's a love for the music. Treat it well, don't abuse it. Each step that you take's an improvement. And in the future, don't forget your roots and remain true to you no matter what he or she would do. I never thought I'd make a beat that I'd listen to on loop. I worked hard at it, now that's exactly what I do. Never even dreamt people would listen to our tunes. Been making beats so long now, it's just something that I do.
Who is he? What is he? Where does he come from? He is OCP's newest soldier in their revolutionary crime management program. OCP spokesman claimed that the Fearless Machine has crooks on the run in Old Detroit. Today, kids at Lee Iacocca Elementary School got to meet in person what their parents only read about in comic books.
White keys that are faded sort of yellow. I'm an agitated bloke saying stupid shit from the get-go. Mixing 8 bits like it's retro. I'll take a Bailey's, fuck all that Prosecco. Try to keep my head low, away from beef and drama. Fuck with CLC like then you're facing the Armada. Barking up the wrong tree like calling Kevin Parker. Taming power, spread it all across the map. So we go ahead and chart the high seas. Smoking tight weed, practicing Tai Chi. Rock like the Black Keys, gnawing on my back teeth. Cause I spit it from the heart, tearing little pieces from my soul to make it into art. I'm a stoner, rebelling against Homer, so I'm bar, not very smart. The established music scene think they're in charge. We're making outsider shit and that is ours. Some comic book shit.
Deep like the silence.
When you scroll through the pages,
Hit the earth like a comet.
with the stories we're creating.
Deep like the silence.
When you scroll through the pages,
Hit the earth like a comet.
with the stories we're creating. Loop that shit and let me spit some grit. Once I take a hit, then relay the spliff to my producer. Like Victor Von Doom, comic strips, see the place go kaboom. Up in smoke, then we're stuck in a tomb. Underground, so it's not so significant. Make my fucking mixtapes in Gucci Mane or 50 Cent. With them beats that's in heaven sent, bass busting out the sediment. Wanna know the rest, pick up the next edition. Can't seem to even pick a lane, how we're switching shit up. Surprise you like an uppercut, supply you with that other stuff. DIY raps on these tracks, till I hit a record lap. There's a lot to unpack, but we'll save that for another day. Penny for a thought, save those pennies for a rainy day. When you need 'em. When you scroll through the pages,
Hit the earth like a comet.
with the stories we're creating.
Deep like the shining.
When you scroll through the pages,
Hit the earth like a comet.
with the stories we're creating.
Multiple lanes, taking high roads, who's next in line? Moods blue like the sea's coastal ways to ride. Embrace the moment, our stories are unfolding. Caught scrolling, I seek my fate, planetary code, Pluto. Babe Ruth, home run, karate, chop, judo. You know the truth grows like trees upon occasion. Glimpse of heaven's gates as the final destination. Must say I consider my home that type of oasis. Spacious, aim is just adjusted. Run like doggers through the trees, bark arrangement, boomeranging. Keeping up with the vision quest, system check, microphone hold for the mix to bless. Two voices, unlimited choices. Vices destroyed cause the limitless is righteous. In the days when I'm finally old, I know we'll be happy with the story that's told.
Deep like the shining.
When you scroll through the pages,
Hit the earth like a comet.
with the stories we're creating.
Deep like the shining.
When you scroll through the pages.
Lonely, but not when you. Lonely, but not when you. Lonely,
Welcome to Wu-Tang Cash Converters. Rapping in a daft US accent still in 2022. Who are you trying to fool? Got lines about shit like being too cool for school. Rhymes upon rhymes, sit and listen to you drool. Searching for dad type beats on YouTube. I see right through you, mate. Like Paul McCartney said in 65. So I'm scrolling past your posts when I see them online. In a way you can understand I'm not with all the jive. It's not fresh or dope or clean. Got me going bonkers like Stephen Monk and Mean Machine. Lyrically extract your spleen. Call me Master P and IS. TLC, you're fucking with the best. Make a racket, never take a rest. A quirky little group might not be what you expect. We follow the instructions before leaving Earth. Not quite the Wu-Tang Clan, but we could well be the second birth. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration, but some of these lads are my source of aggravation. Wu-Tang cash converters. Trade your money in for a chance to have a purpose. Stand out from the surplus. Buy a beat off a big name and hope it takes you further, but that'll never happen if you're lyrically lacking. And that's a lie, cause you see it all the time. It's money, not effort. Promoting shit in a way that's aggressive. Spend all that cash and it just sounds alright, okay. Is that what you were hoping for? Surround yourself with lads that say it's dope and more. I've got a bone to pick and all. You're pulling on this shit like a wishbone. Wouldn't even use one of your tracks as my ringtone. Me and you lot, it's Max B and Jim Jones. Go and sell your mind and body, bunch of bimbos.
Who'll be first to catch the beat? Be yourself, but you're scared to do that cause you won't see no wealth. Who'll be first to catch the beat? Matter of fact, when y'all leave the ring, leave those belts. Who'll be first to catch the beat? Be yourself, but you're scared to do that cause you won't see no wealth. Who'll be first to catch this beat? Matter of fact, when y'all leave the ring, leave those belts.
Gator needs a scat, punk ass bitch.
Oh, I wake up in the morning with my head out on my eyes.
It's a type of tune you need a video to. Big joint, a can of pop and a beautiful view. We keep it old school like PlayStation 2 and always pass the Dutchie like the musical youth. We're always dropping bombs, we've got musical news. The way we play the SP could call that abuse. Aim for the bushes when you're falling from the top spot. Like De La Soul said, it's not about being hot. From a meditative state we get it straight. Bang on that percussion, snap you like a drumstick or wishbone. Pot it up like we're flip mode. Take it back to the days of the flip phone or even earlier. Got too many ideas, not enough time to share with you. Rhyming straight out suburbia. Not at all, it's them working class streets. When you skin, that's where you really feel the heat. Those little northern towns that they just forgot to feed from the weed. All through to speed, but there's a need for something greater. Debates heating up like the equator. And I don't mean to slate you if you run your mouth saying nothing. Some MCs on the type for discussions. It's more hushing, listen to this rhyme that I penned. Got so inspired and said the same shit again on a new track. The other guy's another side, a different angle. Here to resurrect that boom bap, spit that hardcore, and it's never star spangled. Bring the ball low and these lads will stick their hands up. Holding hip hop for ransom with no leg to stand on. Reminiscing on that era filled with anthems. CLC, TFC, sir, top 'em hat on the MIC, yeah, you might be seeing the revival, 1990s boom bap shit, spin it on vinyl, hard drums, piano loops like survival of the fittest, do it ourselves, don't give a fuck if you permit it, get straight to business, won't stop spitting like it's chucking it down, that's that. Northern vernacular can sometimes be impractical. I'm practicing the beat, making craft, and I'm practicing my raps, letting the beat blast, clear a path. Grotty production like them Wu-Tang chaps, but all these amateur scam artists don't pay any mind to that. We're rhymed with that, nevertheless we aren't inspired by your crap. Fuel through annoyance might be apt, whilst the vocals get tracked.
Northern vernacular, tunes that got them rap for you. Northern vernacular, tunes that got them rap for you. Northern vernacular, tunes that got them rap for you. Bringing back the dust. Northern I got them rap for ya. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya. Bringing back the dust.
From the dungeon with these drums so heavy, hold your head like Machiavelli. Says cut through the mix just like machetes. When the tunes are in the mix, then the beats are deadly. You need a license for that shit. It's like bringing a gun to a slapstick fist fight. High time from the window of my room. Speakers loud, playing Cypress Hill temples a boom. On Madlib and Doom, smoke clouding up the room. I'm consumed by the beats.
Tunes I got them rap for ya. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya. Bringing back the dust. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya. Northern vernacular, tunes I got them rap for ya.
Ultimately people are flawed, there's no getting around that fact. No hidden clause, on every mistake, press a reset or pause. Savages walking on all fours, no more sophisticated than dogs, put on the monkey suit. Father time isn't done with you who'll run the crew. See you didn't think it through, there's lots to do. No time to play catch up, blurring out the weeks just to make up a fast buck. No escape from this habitat stuck. Waste 30 years looking back like fuck. Hook you in with the soft sell and taint that love. Spray that bud, keep bright eyes shut. Inquiring minds behind a wall propped up. Distractions pop up, interactions so cold. They're extracting all souls, who will have them? Do you see the pattern? Stick the flag up. Soul over the shoulder, still met with bad luck. Humanity all boarded up and padlocked. It's a sad lot. Humanity all boarded up and padlocked. It's a sad lot. After years of vague intrigue in the matter, I was led to this, which cannot be explained away or described in fathomable terms to any sane mind, only walked through step by step, as though in the shoes with which I myself walked, the unconscious mind vying for deeper truths, and the right mind wishing to steer clear from the topic in its entirety. Yet still, such thoughts seeped like treacle through the crevices of my very cranium, as though they made up the creaky floorboards of the mind's foundations, so to speak. Nothing but creaking, continuous and never-ending, repeating through the changing of the seasons, from winter to spring, summer and autumn, until winter arrives once more, bringing with it those dark-cast thoughts, which only increase in intensity as the temperature decreases and the sun winds down to rest. Disturbance, my purpose, brought into question through dreamlike deterrence. In this dream seem determined, memories seep from the real to uncertain, cast caricatures for certain occurrences when notions start surfacing. Like a wave, crashing on some surfer kid, it all comes tumbling. Whisper in tongues and I can fairly hear them mumbling. This is what the end of summer brings. The creaking floorboards of the mind's foundation, cracked from all the stress that the modern human takes in, absorbed and relayed via the subconscious, creating such dreams that are monstrous, acting out our best when on the very edge of patience. Emotions don't always have to correlate with statements. Hear it shake and rumble in the basement, cause I'm far too concerned with my microphone placement. Looking too far inward can be overtaking. Visit the mind's eye just to go and break things. Yet the view from up here's breathtaking, amazing. Got me forgetting all my worries. I'll return soon enough, but now I'm in no hurry. Those creatures of the deep no longer on the hunt for me. Sitting here thinking, lights are flashing, blinking, feel my stomach sinking. I think my spidey sense has got an inkling. It's like that sense of distress when I hear my phone ringing. I don't want to talk right now, maybe clear my head, take a walk right now. Roll a couple up for the journey, only pass it on if you're worthy. Stroll through these Lancashire streets when the hour's almost early. See some right absurd things, where are people heading? It's 4 in the morning, you're driving through to Preston or Bolton. And I don't mean to be insulting, curiosity never killed the cat, it kept growing and thinking about more things. So now I'm hazy in my head like a patient on morphine. Yeah.
For 6 months, I couldn't sleep. With insomnia, nothing's real. Everything's far away. Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Insomnoleptic like Beaver, I think I got it down. Worked out a few procedures to make it easier, but that means nothing on some evenings. Lying there for hours and I almost feel like screaming, especially when there's no real reason or thought that keeps me up. Some nights you worry and it eats you up, and someone can put me in a sleeper hole. With any luck I pass it when this beat resolves into nothing, like we eventually will. The shoulders of giants, there are centuries within our current way of thinking, linking us to our roots. So many forgotten, and that's the sad truth of the matter. It's made out that life is ours on a platter. Just ignore the splatters from friendly competition to someone getting battered. Whether physically or not, at some point in time we lost the thread and lost the plot. Late night thoughts, I sit and jot.
Deployed paranoia to write half my flows for me. I'm still yawning, sing a new day is dawning.
You are too concerned with what was and what will be.
Yo, what's up? This is hip hop.
Coming with that new flow, martial artist shit like judo. Watching this like a Hublot as we proceed through a few doors of the chamber. To the 36, I am no stranger. Ode to Hip Hop, the artistry in danger. From the 360 contracts, albums sound like playlists. No ideas new, Nas made that clear. From the abyss we appear, inspired through the atmosphere. Run like the parallel stitches, attempt to persevere through the minutes and the days of the year. Count it up until the end is near. Smoke breaks in the clouds as those we call are near and dear. Cause death will one day rear that ugly head, maybe surrounded by your family in bed, or maybe not. Follow along the scenes and the plot. Yeah, plot it out, jot it on the map. The further adventures of CartoonHeads and boom bap. Snare to the face, give your crew a few slaps. 20-minute tolerance break before I relapse. Then I'm firing up a blue splat, provided with the realness. Fire off that newscast, roll up and overtake a few blasts until the views pass. Before the sun disappears, have a few laughs. Made some friends in this scene and a few laughs. So what if a couple didn't? No one is perfect, you've got to stay resilient. And for me personally, this hip-hop music's made a difference. Please step on the beat. Beautiful beat. CartoonHeads. Ode To Hip Hop, so bored of the USA.
This is hip hop. This is hip hop.
Like cherries, chocolate, orange. Realign my time, re-inspires a mind, reinvigorates a life. Rolling off a look, no dice. I fell in between like a horror film splice. Couldn't read the scene for the bags under my eyes. Therefore, couldn't even see to read between the lines. Falling down to my demise. Fuck the plot, I'll improvise. We'll do it live, revise nothing but emotion. Far too easy getting swept up in the ocean. Instead of coasting, redirect the current, keep all thoughts relevant and current. Instead of all of this unnecessary worry that I built up in a hurry, then it all falls down in a flurry. Nerves all toasted. From the strains I'm choking. Looking at it from the bird's eye, hoping. Like cherries to chocolate, flowing like the water from a tap or a faucet. And once it's on, can't stop it. Make the tunes with the money out our own pockets for no profit. I'm aware of that, not scared perhaps you're insecure, so you put it in your raps. Need validation and a pat on the back. Up next with the magic, we'll pull a rabbit out your arse. You have a massive attack, I mean a panic attack. Pass out as it all fades to black. Smacked out on the couch or some wax. This track here was well inspired by Bragg. The mouse and the mask, all of that. 12 ounces of shite left to chat, always up for a challenge in that. People getting down to some challenging raps, I can't picture that.